welcome to Parnell Park. It's a particularly busy venue over this weekend. The local officials tell me here that they're going to stage something like 9 matches in all, including an intermediate championship final here in Dublin before the end of the weekend. But here, as you say, we've got the Meath team wearing the slightly changed strip of predominantly gold here, and a young team but a more experienced team than their opponents from Mayo this afternoon. They've already had a very fine run through the Leinster Championship. In the background, a lot of empty seats. People a bit slow to get to the venue here. But, of course, a lot of people will be coming in for the second match as well. That rematch of Waterford and Monaghan, eagerly awaited, but a chance now for one of these teams, Meath or Mayo, to make it through to the All-Ireland final in a few weeks' time. This is a great opportunity this afternoon to see wonderful stars such as Mary Maguire from Dunboyne, the number 12 in the Meath colours. After last Sunday, I think a lot of people got a bit depressed about the state of men's Gaelic football, because the whole thing became compressed into a midfield game with a couple of scorers up front. So the Mayo team go into their huddle. Final words of inspiration from John Mullen and the rest of the team as we take a check on the sides. And it's a Mayo side with no fewer than 9 players out of the 15 who start still at school. And Denise Horan from Tourmakeedy is in goal this afternoon. Marcella Heffernan, you heard discussion about her a little while ago, listed at number 7 from Hollymount. And the midfield, Claire Egan and Maria Staunton, I think it should be. And then up into the forwards as well, there is the other Heffernan, Christina Heffernan, and the captain is Diane O'Hora. She is a corporal in the army. So that's where the experience, that's where the little bit of toughness perhaps will be provided. But against them this afternoon, you've got members of the McNeilis family. That's Patricia McNeilis. And this Meath side this afternoon, including no fewer than 3 members of her family. And as you can see there, the goalkeeper is Maureen Fox. And then going into the full-back line, Patricia McNeilis there in the full-back position in midfield. There is her sister, Niamh McNeilis, lining up alongside Dervla O'Carroll. And another member of the McNeilis family in the full-forward line, that's Roisin McNeilis. And she's there alongside a 17-year-old and an 18-year-old. An awful lot of young people playing in this afternoon's semi-final, the Bank of Ireland football semi-final, the first of those to take place here at Parnell Park. Thank you indeed, Jim. Talking there with Helen O'Rourke from the Women's Gaelic Football Association, and it has gone on in leaps and bounds over the last 25 years as referee Pat Molyneux from Limerick gets the match underway. And again, a reminder that it's Meath playing in the golden strip here, attacking the goal away to our left. Christina O'Brien trying to make some inroads here. And it runs all the way through to the goalkeeper for Mayo, who is Denise Horan from Tourmakeedy. Mayo try to build from their own half-back line. Very little wind around this afternoon, so more or less perfect conditions as Ola Casby sets that one flying down along there to Diana O'Hora. Starting life on the right half forward spot. Free to Mayo. And it's a chance for Cora Staunton to come out and take this. She's a first cousin of the midfielder Maria Staunton. Cora giving it everything, but it drops in there where there's a player in the small rectangle before the ball has arrived. Free out to Meath. Big weekend this, of course, for women's sport, with the 2 semi-finals live this afternoon here on Network 2. Waterford and Monaghan to follow at 3:30. And, of course, the big one in Camogie tomorrow afternoon. That's the senior final from Croke Park, all live on this channel. Cora Staunton once again. But this time the full-back doing her job well. That's Patricia McNeilis. The differences, that's gone for a 45, but the differences essentially are that there is, in theory, no physical contact between the players, unlike in the male game. Football is a size 4 football. You can pick the ball off the ground as well, and the teams can use up to 5 substitutes. And that's a change which we will be seeing in the National League, which is due to commence in October on an experimental basis. Meath then getting that ball in there over Dorothy McGoldrick's head. And away they set once again here with Emer McCauley. Emer looking for assistance, getting it there from Christine O'Brien. Meath look for the first score of this match. They would be the favourites. Mayo, of course, have come into this without the benefit of a senior championship match because they're the only senior team in Connacht at the present time. Leeds are making strides, and they have got to win the Connacht Championship before they would be recognised as a senior team. So at the moment, it's Mayo only in the West. That's Diane O'Hora there from Clonnagoyle. To take this once again, it's going to be Cora Staunton. Well directed. Plenty of problems here. And that ball is belted high there by Sinead Costello from Hollymount in County Mayo. Still no joy for either team in terms of getting the first score of the match. The crowd getting larger and larger in terms of size since the start of the match. It's a huge day for the Ladies Gaelic Football Association. Claire Egan once again. A good start by Mayo here. Remember, they are the team with 9 girls who are still in secondary school. Sabrina Bailey challenged over there by Darina Shaw, and more than that, there was a foul, and it's going to be a free in. Quick running repairs. Sabrina from the Neil Club. It's a real hit and hope one in there, but once again it's the Meath defenders who are much the busier in the early stages of the match. That's Anne-Marie Dennehy from Dunsany, who will slap pass out to Claire Egan, trying to build, looking for an opportunity perhaps, and again it's Cora Staunton, who started very prominently, and this should certainly be the first point of the match. And that has been dropped to the right. Indications of nervousness and a bit of tension early on. Who can blame them? It's a huge occasion for them, all the preparation, all the training. The clock there in the background ticking down, of course. This is another one of the differences from Gaelic football and hurling. They have their clock here, which counts down, so it's taken out of the referee's hands in terms of when half-time or full-time comes about. Christine O'Brien going this way and that, getting support here from Niamh McNeilis. Can Meath hit the frontier? Little block on that one, and the sting taken out of it. The defender's doing just enough. Sinead Costello was back there helping out, and it's going to be a 45 this time. As we look at the replay of this once again, good work back there by Sinead Costello from Hollymount. Got a little block on it, did just enough. Well, as in Gaelic football, the free can be taken from the hand, except, of course, when it's a 45 as it is here. It's going to be Yvonne Byrne who will hit this. Give it a right good thump as well. Possibilities here, and a really good save, and a chance there, falling to Sabrina Bailey towards the end of, or rather to Roisin McNeilis, I should say. Roisin McNeilis from Summerhill, McLyons country. Coming very close indeed, but the defence did well. This was the opportunity. It fell in there delightfully. And the goalkeeper did really well. Good goalkeeping by Mauriette Fox. Here she is in action. Nicely away by Diane O'Hora. Deborah Mangan, the Meath captain, trying to set up this latest attack. Back there is Christina Heffernan, and the Heffernans expected to exert a big influence. Marcella Heffernan getting that one away, over towards Sabrina Bailey. Stopped over there, however, Patricia McNeilis once again, but she was fouled. Patricia, one of the 3 sisters in action here in the Meath team this afternoon. Quite a family occasion. Good covering out here by Imelda Malarkey. Under pressure, however, from Mary Maguire. Again, they try to work it inside there towards Roisin McNeilis. Had assistance, but couldn't quite link up. And instead, this is taken away by Christina Heffernan once again. Good solo run here. Mayo leaving just a couple of players inside. Here comes Sinead Costello. Nicely in towards Diana Hora once again. And Diana Hora's shot is saved splendidly there. Mayo there with Mia Lally trying to get that ball away. Once again, it's Christina Heffernan giving the leadership to this team. Diana Hora turning sweetly inside, and she is fouled by Louise McKeever from Seneschalstown, and that will be a free in to Mayo. Well, still no scores in the match. It's going to be Diane O'Hora who will take this. She's, as I say, in the army, based in Cabin. And she has hit it to the right this time, and she will be very disappointed with that effort. She's a serving army lady who's done a stint in the Lebanon. This was that run through the centre a little while ago, and that marvellous save. Really was a good save. Meath's goalkeeper Maureen Fox doing really well. Pressure on the Mayo half-back line. They do well. Here's Imelda Malarkey. Again, they try to build here, set up scoring opportunities. Lovely turn inside by Christina Heffernan. She's impressive. Stopped there by Louise McKeever this time, denying Orla Casby. Here's Anne-Marie Dennehy. Lots of enthusiasm on the sideline. Mayo's fortune's been looked after by John Mullen, by Finbar Egan, and by Jonathan Mullen, who is a son of John. And the lines people here, Mary Halby Purcell from Limerick on this near side, and it's Lena Ryan from Tipperary away on the far side. Well caught by Deborah Mangan. And then she is fouled. No physical contact, as we say. Mary Maguire from Dunboyne is pulled down here by Imelda Malarkey. Meath get the free, and now they come looking for the opening score of the match. Derval O'Carroll setting it inside. Mayo back in control once again. Emma McCauley making her way back. It's kicked away by Claire Egan, one of the midfielders. Snapped up here by Louise McKeever. And that was hit in over the head of Christina O'Brien, but she was pushed in the back in any case, and it's going to be a free to the left here for Meath. Marcella Heffernan in picture. Niamh McNeill is hitting this. Chance of a possible return. Certainly they're using every possible chance to get the ball into their forwards, and why not Christina O'Brien once again. And still she goes forward. Now she's fouled. And here perhaps is the chance for Meath to take the lead in this Bank of Ireland semi-final. And that ball kicked high, but the shot by Elaine Duffy from St. Elton's has gone to the left. Elaine, who's only 17, She's won under 14, under 16 honours with her club. Denise Moran kicking this one out. Stopped there by the centre half forward Dorothy McGoldrick. Again, it's belted in there by Debbie O'Carroll. And a scoring chance here, and finally it's put over the bar by Roisin McNeilis. At last a score has come in this semi-final. It's taken 12 minutes. But that's the first point of the match. And the experienced Roisin McNeilis from Summerhill credited with the score. Now, will Meath be able to settle down and play the kind of football we know they're capable of? Dorothy McGoldrick was involved in that last incident, but it's going to be a free out for Mayo. The coaches say that, of course, no physical contact is permitted, but they always have the little rider. That is in theory. That's swept out by Yvonne Byrne. Touchdown by Cora Staunton. And the foul there was on Sinead Costello. It's quickly hit inside there, but Patricia McNeilis is able to drive it back once again for Meath, deep into the Mayo half of the field. Meath once again. Control in the half-back line, run back by Claire Egan. And that favours the goalkeeper, Denise Horan. And she was fouled as she was hitting that ball away, so it's a free from where the ball lands, just inside the 45-metre line. Bounce judged really well by Janet Quinn. Up towards the corner forward, who's Elaine Duffy. Leaving it there for Dorothy McGoldrick. Yvonne Byrne trying to get back goal side. And this time it's Nuala O'Shea. Good work by the fullback. It's going to be a line ball after all of that to Mayo. Marcella Heffernan swept way down there towards Cora Staunton. Cora listed at number 13, but playing in a more central role. Nicely chipped ahead. Good control here by Diana O'Hora, looking for the equaliser for Mayo. Can she put this one over the bar? Laying it off beautifully, and the final shot is by Sabrina Bailey, and Sabrina gets the first point of the match for Mayo. Really good work by Diana O'Hora to control all of that and to make it a point apiece following the layoff to Sabrina Bailey, and a very good point by Sabrina. This was the move again. Diana O'Hora had a number of options, might have gone for the score herself, laid it off beautifully, and from the angle it was a very well taken score. Anne-Marie Dennehy. Now the turn of Meath to take it forward. Emer Macaulay against Nuala O'Shea. Macaulay slightly off balance as she hits that one, and the defender is doing, I think, just enough to unsettle her composure somewhat. And that's going to be a free out for Mayo. And the attendance swelling the whole time. They're expecting ultimately by about 3 o'clock an attendance here of about 7,000 people. On a beautiful surface in a lovely location. Great support for both teams. Belted in there by Helena Lowen. Runs on here to Cora Staunton. She's a very strongly built lady. Cora, one of those still at school. Referee has had a word there with Louise McKeever. And the player on the ground is Cora Staunton. Referee is an experienced official, has been involved over the years in the ladies' Gaelic football scene. And that is the first name to be recorded in this match, the name of Louise McKeever from Seneschalstown. Well, the physios have done their job, and it's going to be a free in after all of that to the injured player, Cora Staunton. She's just inside the 45-metre line. Well, she went for the score. It's contained in there by Mairead Fox. Meath's goalkeeper, Jeanette Quinn. Bit of a wayward clearance. Subs hoping that they may get a chance later on to come in and impress in what is a 60-minute game. Cora Staunton, Jim Fitzsimons in the background there. Christy O'Regan, the manager, of course, of this Meath team. Nicely held there. Well, the final shot was by Orla Casby. Several wide by both teams so far. But a point apiece on the scoreboard. 17 minutes into the first half. Just in over the head of Claire Egan that time. Back to Christina Heffernan. Trying to spread open the play towards Diana O'Hora. Going to meet her there was Darina Shaw. Good work by the defence. Again, there was contact there, and it's going to be free out to Meath. Beautiful catch by Christina Heffernan. One of the great skills of football, whether it's the women's game or the men's. Nicely taken that time by Christina. It'll be Claire Egan to take the free kick. Now, can they turn this pressure into a scoring opportunity? Louise McKeever already booked in the match. Here's Meath McNeilis. Free out to Meath. Derval O'Carroll. And swept up again by Mayo. Christina Heffernan setting that one away, but it's going to be a line ball. That's Orla Casby there, had a wide just a little while ago. Possibilities here. The hand pass was by Sinead Costello, and that's a foul committed by Darina Shaw. Player who's injured is Diana O'Hora. It was her former school principal, Hugh Quinn, who encouraged her to play football. This was the contact that was made involving Darina Shaw and Diana O'Hora of Mayo. Well, Diane is okay, as you can see, and now she's got the opportunity of putting her team in front. Super opportunity, but she's put it left. Not going well for them so far. I think the occasion has got to both teams in a way. An All-Ireland semi-final. A lot of expectation. But they're two very talented teams. Derval O'Carroll hitting that one forward. Yvonne Byrne gets it back from Mayo. And that was Marcella Heffernan who won the free kick. It'll have to be taken again. And in the Mayo dugout there, you've got a lot of very bright young players. Maria Staunton. Broken down beautifully for Orla Casby. Casby against McKeever. Fed inside beautifully. An opportunity for this one here, falling once again to Roisin McNeilis. Or rather, it's Sabrina Bailey, I should say. Sabrina Bailey has got the point. The other number 15. And she's made it 2 points to 1. Handled with difficulty down there by Derval O'Carroll. Christina Heffernan making inroads against Anne-Marie Dennehy. And the goalkeeper had plenty of opportunities to control that. Mairead Fox with the clearance. Out towards Meath McNeilis. This, once again, is Meath McNeilis from Summerhill. bounces on towards Roisin McNeilis. Here she is, number 15. The player on the ground there in need of attention, possibly, is Dorothy McGoldrick. Dorothy is hoping to add to her junior All-Ireland medal. Place in the final at stake here against either Waterford or Monaghan, who've been the two leading teams in recent years. About a decade or so back, you may recall that Kerry were very much the team that everybody looked towards. Well, Dorothy McGoldrick's okay. And this free kick will be taken by Christina O'Brien from Dunsany. And that's a beautifully struck kick. That's her first of the day. A well taken free. No wonder the Meath fans are so delighted, because with about 8 minutes to go to half-time, it's 2 points apiece. Denise Horan belting this one out to midfield. Meath McNeilis hoping to hold on to it, but instead it's going to be a free once again. That's the centre half back there for Meath, who is Anne-Marie Dennehy. Referee having a word, and more than that, the name seems to be going into the book of Linda Sinead Costello. So Sinead Costello from Hallymount. Meath McNeilis. Beautiful ball inside, good positional sense here. And that's a lovely kick and beautifully put over the bar. Meath coming back strongly here, taking every possible opportunity, and they're full forward in full flow there. Emer McCauley getting her first of the day and making it 3 points to 2 in favour of the Royal County. They get possession again at midfield, just about hold on to it. Mary Maguire bouncing that one and looking to get away from her immediate opponent. But this was tremendous work here by Emer McCauley, but it was a very perceptive pass in to find her in the first place. That's Imelda Mularkey there. Comes from Kiltane in North Mayo. The referee, Pat Bollido from Limerick, just holding up the action for a little while. All attention can be given to the wing back. Lots of enthusiastic supporters here, making sure that the teams perform to their optimum. And that's the amount of time remaining, so no doubt about when or when not to blow the final whistle. It's predetermined, as it were, in the women's Gaelic football scene. Denise Horan with this kick out from the hands. Meath McNeilis. Referee, I think, deciding he's going to throw the ball in. Touched down by Meath McNeilis. Mayo doing well to win it back through Maria Staunton. There's Claire Egan. Claire Egan fouled by the other number 8, who is Darmela O'Carroll. Free to Mayo. Just a point between the teams. Meath just shading it. Again, it's Sabrina Bailey who's got 2 points in the match so far. She's fouled, and it's going to be a free in for Mayo. Sabrina certainly has been busy in this match so far, taking her opportunities really, really well. But the free-taking responsibilities given to Cora Staunton in this game, and Cora's kick has gone left this time once again. Many scoring opportunities spurned by Mayo. Meath, with limited opportunities, have been able to take their chances, but still it's anybody's match. Mary Maguire feeding that ball ahead into midfield for Anne-Marie Dennehy. Christina Heffernan has gone back to challenge. Nice ball ahead here. Maria Staunton. Good work again by Christina Heffernan. Well, again, they look to their captain, Diana O'Hora. Fouled by Darina Shaw of Meath. So Diane from Clonagwale goes inside as Cora Staunton hits this one, and again it's gone left. Well, Mayo will, in spite of the good luck wishes from the fans who have come here, be perhaps ruining their many missed opportunities in the opening 30 minutes of this match. They've got a lot of possession. Again, they look in towards Sabrina Bailey. But Sabrina, with the best intention in the world, can't quite contain that. Words of inspiration from the coaches. Moray Fox hitting it towards the 45-metre line. One back by Claire Regan once again. A little bit of indecision and hesitation there. And that is just enough to allow Deborah Mangan, the Meath captain, to clear that ball out. Imelda Malarkey challenged there by Emma McCauley. McCauley feeding it out to Mary Maguire. Here's Deborah McGoldrick. Niamh Larry trying to close down her options. It's still Deborah. And lots of missed opportunities, and in terms of time, just 3 minutes still to go to the end of the first half. Denise Horan. Here's Christina Heffernan. Nicely back once again to Christina Heffernan. She's got support ahead of her there. Cora Staunton. Here's Cora. Taking it by Anne-Marie Dennehy, and fouled there about 20 metres out. So a chance for Mayo to go level close to the half-time break. The cornerback here, who is Darina Shaw, pleading her innocence. But that's Cora Staunton. One of the 9 secondary school girls in the Mayo team here, hoping to make it through to their first ever All-Ireland final. This was the movement here, and Cora Staunton showed good penetration, but she was fouled, no doubt about that, by Darina Shaw. Now will Cora be the one who will take the free? She looks a little shaken by that last foul. They're giving it to their captain to take. So Diane O'Hora right in front of the post, can't miss, won't miss, and doesn't miss. Very steadying influence in this team, along with the Heffernans, Marcella and Christina. And now it's 3 points apiece. And the clock here in the ground says 1:57 to go. Well held there by Darvel O'Carroll. Now, Louise McKeever. Good solo run by Louise. Pushed over. Free to Meath. Christina O'Brien has already scored a point from a free, but this is a long distance away. Probably hoping to provide opportunities for some of the forwards inside. She's given a real good lash, but it has gone to the right. It becomes another wide in a match of many, many wides for both Meath and Mayo. Denise Horan. Everybody anticipating about 40 metres out. Back in by Anne-Marie Dennehy once again. No goals in the match so far. How about an opportunity here? And there is one, you know. Emma McCauley delighting the Meath fans. In the 30th minute of the match. A real hit and hope one, but Emer McCauley just got the break there and got the run on Nuala O'Shea. She swept in beautifully and the goalkeeper could do little about it. Struck right into the top of the net with 30 seconds remaining in the first half. And it's still Meath who pressurise, and again it's Emer McCauley. Fouled, free in. Well, Meath will be very happy to go in at half-time with a bit of a lead, even if it is just a goal and there are just 12 seconds remaining. Clock has now stopped with 12 seconds to go. Score of 1-1 so far, Emer McCauley. Just 18 years of age. So we can see that the clock will not tick down now until the free has been taken. It's a system which many people have been advocating for the men's game, where there has been dispute in the past about time, but this was Emer McCauley coming in here, and any player anywhere would be delighted with a goal like that. It's a great crack. And that has been driven over the bar. A very well taken free indeed. Nicely put over. And so Meath have stretched their lead here. Final whistle following a first half where Meath took their opportunities. Mayo spurned an awful lot of theirs. There were many wides. I think the teams were a bit nervous heading into this semi-final this afternoon at Parnell Park. Huge occasion for them. And that goal by Emer McCauley on the call of half-time makes the score really look good in Meath's favour. It's 1-4 to Mayo's 3 points. But there's another 30 minutes to go. Indeed it is. Nice to see Sean as we start the second half now with Pat Molyneux getting the match restarted. And now it is Meath playing in the golden strip into the goal on our right. Anne-Marie Dennehy, so influential in the first half, towards Mary Maguire. Challenge over there by Imelda Mularkey. Good movement again. And Meath come looking for another one. And Meath with Emer McCauley, very much the lady to look out for. She's got a goal and 2 points now. Wonderful return, and she's made it 1-5 to 3 points. That's a tremendous start to the second half for the full forward. Denise Horan with this kick from the hands. One back in midfield. Niamh McNeilis. And the referee says it was an illegal hand pass. It's going to be a free for Mayo. And Marcella Heffernan about to take on the responsibilities. Mayo with those 7 wides in the first half. That foul there is by Janet Quinn. And the referee has the notebook out. And he's noted the name of Janet Quinn. Marcella Heffernan kicking this one in deep. Goalkeeper has to come from her line. The goalkeeper is Mairead Fox. Darvel O'Carroll in midfield. Judged well here by the corner forward, Roisin McNeilis. Referee busy once again. Emer McCauley was wrestled down that time. The referee will end the uncertainty by throwing the ball in between two. Darvel O'Carroll is the Meath player involved. It's Helena Lohan from Mayo. Taking it away was Marcella Heffernan. Referee says off you go. Sinead Costello into the corner towards Sabrina Bailey. Sabrina got 2 points in the first half. Lena Ryan on the line on this near side. Cora Staunton going back to do her duty at corner forward. Kicked in here by Christina O'Brien. Score of a point from a free in the first half of the match. Orla Casby. Misjudged this time, and it allows Diane O'Hora with a possible scoring opportunity. Dorina Shaw trying to limit the possibilities. And that final lob is beautiful there from Christina Heffernan, lobbed over the bar. So a very good start to the second half. 2 fine points. Christina Heffernan getting her first, and as you were at half-time, a goal and a point between the teams. Just about holding her balance here. Really good work. Dana Hora leaving it off there to Christina Heffernan. That's where she got point number 1 of the afternoon. But it's interesting as we see an injury being attended to here that the teams would almost seem to have got their confidence going, got their game going. 2 attacks, 2 points, early stages of the half. And the clock has stopped with 27 minutes and a second to play in the second half. So in other words, very early stages as Dorina continues to get the attention. Well, it's a possibility, I suppose, in future years that in major matches such as Leinster finals, All-Ireland semi-finals, finals at Croke Park, we'll see a clock such as that in action in top hurling and top Gaelic football matches. Certainly there is a strong lobby abroad for it. Maureen Fox. Comes back once again to Sabrina Bailey. Here's Cora Staunton. Again looking just for an opening. Trying to thread it through, and she's got it, and Cora Staunton has got a goal for Mayo 4 minutes into the second half. It's her first score, but it's a crucial one. It just slipped inside the diving figure of Maureen Fox. And now look at the scoreline, 1-5 to 1-4. Forget the uncertainty and the nervousness of the first half of the match. This was very good play by Cora Staunton, squeezing it inside the near post, and Maureen Fox powerless to prevent it entering the empty net. Claire Egan for Mayo. Well, they have a very young team. They'll fancy their chances. Sabrina Bailey's in after it. Stop this time. Maybe she'll get a second chance. Still Sabrina Bailey, and she has got a second chance. And it's another Mayo goal. 2 goals in the space of a minute. Now there's some turnaround here. Less than 5 minutes gone in the first half. 4 attacks, 4 scores, 2 of them goals here, and a point for Mayo as well. And Sabrina Bailey has got a goal and 2 points. This is a wonderful spell in the match for Mayo. Christina Heffernan, they gave away the first point in the second half, but they're giving away nothing right now. That's nicely caught by Louise McKeever. This is a much better second half. Mary Maguire. Stopped over there by Imelda Malarkey. Fouled at the free down from Meath. Absolutely stung by the concession of those 2 goals. Mayo get it back. Claire Egan. Claire's in support. Helena Lohan wants it. They feed it outside to the wing to Imelda Malarkey. Cora Staunton chasing it after this. Back there is Deborah Mangan, the captain of Meath. This is Niamh McNeilis. She's got support from Anne-Marie Dennehy. Stopped there by Niamh Lally. Sinead Costello up there as well. Christina O'Brien trying to get away there from Christina Heffernan. One back in midfield by Niamh McNeilis. And that is going to result in a free in to Mayo. It is Maria Staunton who was playing that ball ahead there just moments ago and setting up chances once more. Again, they go to their corner forward, who is Sabrina Bailey. Wonderful striking there by Sabrina. A goal and 3 points now. Well, she's the leading scorer in the match. Quite a turnaround. Beautifully fed here, out to Sabrina. And Sabrina's kicking was immaculate. Mary Maguire was fouled. It'll be a free to Meath. Mayo now heading this match by 3 points. But it's anybody's game. Well, an explosive start to the second half that will have delighted the fans of Mayo in particular. But Meath will feel they're in the game with a right good chance. A lot of time still to go. That trip will result in a free in. Some good work by Dorothy McGoldrick. Dorothy was denied a goal in the first half. Darvalo O'Carroll hitting it in, stopped there by Yvonne Byrne of Mayo. Taken back by Helena Lohan. Up to the wing to Orla Casby. Darina Shaw was over there for Meath. It's Orla Casby. This is Darina Shaw. 2 against 1. A little bit of uncertainty. Ball taken off the ground. You can pick the ball off the ground in this game. That's one of the significant differences. Marcella Heffernan with the clearance. That's Christina Heffernan, an all-star. Christina who's a clerical officer in Sligo. It's back with Meath once again. Darvalo O'Carroll. Beautifully in there towards Mary Maguire. Opportunities for Christina O'Brien. Oh, what a save! Brilliant shot, great save. Christina O'Brien denied by Denise Horan, who stopped a pile driver in the first half and has made another wonderful save in the second. It's a 45. This is as good as you'll see anywhere. Christina O'Brien showing composure. But what about the athleticism of Denise Horan here from Tourmakeedy? Great stop. Kicked in there by Anne-Marie Dennehy. Denied, however, and that's going to be a free out for Mayo. Forget about the first half. They were nervous, tentative and so on. They missed an awful lot of chances. Second half, they're showing us exactly what they're able to do. This free about to be taken by Marcella Heffernan. Lobbed in there over the head of Janet Quinn. Janet going back outside, and the foul there will result in a free in. The foul was on Diane O'Hora. Referee wants a quiet word. It's going to be a free from 20 metres out. Cora Staunton, shaping like she'll be the one who will take it. Cora puts it right over the crossbar between the posts, and that's a goal and a point now for Cora. So 4 points the margin, Mayo in front. Maureen Fox belting this one to the left this time towards Darvalo O'Carroll. Darvalo getting it ahead towards Mary Maguire. Was Niamh Lally going low for that one. Dorothy McGoldrick getting back. Beautiful catch here by Christina O'Brien. Denied a goal just moments ago from wonderful goalkeeping. And this time she'll be a little bit cross with herself. Didn't make the most of the opportunity. But she might have a goal and a point to her credit at this stage. She's a really impressive forward, as a substitute has just made her way in. And that is Michelle Lucy from Dunsany, who's just entered the match, the first of the substitutes. And going off is Roisin McNeilis. Let's change that. They can make 5 substitutions in all. Niamh McNeilis, still 2 McNeilis sisters in this Meath team. 4 players against her, however, and the weight of bodies there in the Mayo colour is just too strong. There was a foul, a hint of frustration indeed, as Mayo were getting that ball out, and the referee having a word with Niamh McNeilis. Referee Pat Molyneux from Limerick. No cards issued, but the name has been taken. Kicked well ahead here towards Cora Staunton, but won back by Darvalo O'Carroll once again for Meath. There was a push there in the back. It was by Nuala O'Shea. taken by Elaine Duffy. Got a point for a free in the first half. Emer McCauley, and Emer steals in once again, and her shot has gone left. Good opportunity. Meath missing a few chances down at that end of the field in the second half, where they were quite economical with their wides in the first. Denise Horan would be very pleased with her saves in this match. One in the first half from Dorothy McGoldrick, and one in the second by Christina O'Brien. Now, the pain taken with the spray to some extent from the hands of Emer McCauley. Denise Horan's kick, well taken down here. Claire Egan getting away from Christine O'Brien. It's good work there by Darina Shaw, and Darina is fouled after she played the ball away, so it's a free where the ball lands. Darina Shaw from Summerhill in County Meath. Mary McGuire fed inside towards Elaine Duffy, getting it on her left hand side, comes back off the post, out of luck. The substitute trying to do something about it here, that is Michelle Lucy. She's fouled by Helena Lohan, and it's going to be a free in. Chance to eat into the Mayo lead. Christine O'Brien about to take this free. And that should be her second pointed free, and is. She's now made it 2-6 to 1-6. So those goals within a minute of one another. Maybe the crucial difference between the teams at this stage. Cora Staunton after 4 minutes, Sabrina Bailey in the 5th. Meath have it back again. Niamh McNeilis. So Mayo will get it back. Maria Staunton. Ooh, the bounce misjudged by Darina Shaw. And it gives the opportunity to Orla Casby. Darina trying to get back goal side. A little push there, I would think, by the full-back. There's Patricia McNeilis, free from about 25 metres out. Free to Mayo. Midway now through the second half. And Cora Staunton stepping up to take the responsibility. And that's a goal and 2 points now for Cora. So she has now made it 2-7 to 1-6. Well, let's take some sideline news now from a reporter today, who is Jim Carney. Jim?
Mayo are very happy with the way the game is going for them now, but they want to freshen up the half-forward line. Martha O'Malley from Chumacady is going on for Orla Casby, who has given her all at right half-forward.
Well, that's a change then that they're just making. So Orla Casby off, and Martha O'Malley, as you heard from Jim Carney, in the half-forward line. Again, it is Christina Heffernan coming forward. Cora Staunton, she's got support over, she doesn't need it. Great stop! Wonderful save by Mairead Fox. Well, the goalkeeping has been of the highest order in this first semi-final in the Bank of Ireland All-Ireland semis. Mayo get it back again. Christina Heffernan dodging inside the substitute, and they're content to take a point here. A second point of the match for Christina Heffernan. They've been by far the better team in the second half, and now a 5-point lead. But what a save by Mairead Fox of Meath. Here's Cora Staunton in on goal, and the goalkeeper's positional sense was excellent. Darina Shaw going in there to try and deny Sinead Costello. Still managed to get it inside towards the inside forward line. Louise McKeever deemed to have committed the foul. Free to Mayo. Not lots and lots of stoppages in this match, little flow. But the second half at least has been appreciably better than the first. Cora Staunton hitting this one, and that's Sabrina Bailey waiting in there. Might have been in the small rectangle, but she's put it wide in any case. Looked to be in the small rectangle as the ball was arriving in. Four or five players all jumping for this one ball. Maria Staunton has dropped it down. And that has just run away there from the substitute Michelle Lucy from Dunsany. So it'll be Cora Staunton to strike this sideline ball. A goal and 2 points to her credit. Huge one inside there, but that time the referee saw a push on the back line by one of the Mayo forwards. Might have been Diana Hora. Controlled in midfield by Maria Staunton. Nicely up there. Bounces back awkwardly towards Sinead Costello. Back once again towards Claire Egan, and Claire Egan's shot has sailed over the crossbar. Good work by the midfielder. Her first point of the match. 2-9 to 1-6. A 6-point gap. Mayo much the happier, but they still have 11 minutes to go or thereabouts, and this was Claire Egan steaming up from midfield. The clock here in the stadium here at Farnell Park says 11 minutes and 20 seconds still to go. Meath free kick. Dropped in there by Darvalo O'Carroll. Meath will be expecting to win this match against a very young Mayo team. Not that Meath aren't particularly young, but they have a bit more experience. They've also gone through a Leinster campaign. And Mayo officials were just telling me in Mayo during the week that they'd love to have had a college championship just to try and test out their team. But they did reasonably well in the national leagues. Change which Meath has made. Breda Dennehy has come in place of Darina Shaw as we watch this free kick taken and spurned by Christine O'Brien. 10:25 remaining in the match. Denise Horan knocking it in 45 metres out from her goal. Christine O'Brien once again as we see the latest of the substitutions on screen. That's lobbed in towards the forwards, and it's gone off a defender, and it's a 45. Edgy, nervous moments, but there really is very enthusiastic support after a very modest start, around about 1:45 this afternoon. Heading up to 3:05 here now, and I think the organisers will be getting close to the attendance that they had anticipated. Anne-Marie Dennehy going short this time. Michelle Lucy fed in nicely. Back towards Anne-Marie Dennehy again. Great block down by Claire Egan. Great skill. Janet Quinn kept it going once again to Michelle Lucy. Being encouraged away from goal, shall we say. Deborah Mangan up there with the attack. It's Elaine Duffy. Well, they're taking a bit too long over this one, but good work by the Mayo backs to close them down, to limit the possibilities. And Sinead Costello now getting it away in towards her forward. Stopped, however, by Anne-Marie Dennehy. Ooh, that's given away. Gifted indeed. Yvonne Byrne getting into a muddle, and fortunate in the end to get a free kick. Pushed over there by Darvalo O'Carroll. There was a lovely block here just a little while ago there, and Claire Egan getting in to deny Darvalo O'Carroll. Marcella Heffernan taking the free. Two Meath players combining to go for the one ball, leaving it behind to Cora Staunton. Cora, a goal scorer already in this match. Still getting inside. Good run. But now they need to finish with something, and the only thing they're going to finish with is another statistic that they can do without, which is another notch in the wides column. They get it back again. And this one has gone to the right. Christina Heffernan having the opportunity. Martha O'Malley had been involved as well in the build-up to that. That's fed beautifully inside. Sinead Costello, support over Sabrina. And a great save by Mairead Fox from Sabrina Bailey. Wonderful goalkeeping. Absolute exhibition of goalkeeping by Mairead Fox and by Denise Horan this afternoon. Two of the real stars of the semi. Yvonne Byrne getting it back. Very reliable defender at centre half-back. Runs inside beautifully here. Claire Regan feeding it on. And that was Christina Heffernan foul, and it's going to be free to Mayo. It's looking good for the team from the west, but still the clock showing a little under 7 minutes to go. Cora Staunton, his cousin Maria, is playing in midfield. Maria from the Ballinrobe Community School. She's a basketball player as well. Referee has gone in just to attend to the goalkeeper. Might be a little bit winded, but she has produced heroics in this match. And it's a Meath team that's been beaten, but without their goalkeeper and her excellence, they'd be out of this match at this stage. You really felt the effect of that from the shot by Sabrina Bailey. So let's pop down to the sideline once again. Some more information from Jim Carney.
Well, Meath still have hope, and they're making another switch. They're bringing on number 18, Audrey Sue Bennett from the St. Michael's Club, and going off is Elaine Duffy from St. Ultans.
Elaine had been the right corner forward. Here's Cora Staunton trying to pile on the agony for the Leinster champion. She's done just enough to squeeze it inside the right hand upright, and that's a goal and 3 points now for Cora Staunton. Now, have they done enough? Leading, as you see, by 2:10 to 1-6, and about 5-6 minutes still to play. Goals, you think, at this stage, are about the only thing that will rescue Meath. Cora Staunton again, going for a big one, but she's put it well away to the left. Lots of energy here being expended by Claire Regan, trying to carry the ball deep into the Mayo defence. Meath looking for scores badly, needing them urgently. Fed ahead there by Audrey Sue Bennett, just into the match, her first taste of the action. Mary Maguire. Emer McCauley trying to contain it, does well, turns inside beautifully, and that's gone over the bar. Good point by Emer McCauley. She's now got a goal and 3 points. Very much the leader of the Meath attack this afternoon, but she needs more support. 6 between them. They need goals. Otherwise, it's going to be Mayo versus either Monaghan or Waterford in this year's Bank of Ireland Ladies Gaelic Football Final. Niamh McNeilis in behind Christina Heffernan this time. One back, however, by Yvonne Byrne. Dropped up there towards the centre forward, playing in the full forward position with the captain, Diana O'Hora. Down she goes, referee says there's an advantage. Cora Staunton taking on Louise McKeever. Staunton kicking one here. Where does this end up? It ends up over the bar. It's one of the points of the match so far by Cora Staunton. Well, Mayo in the men's game have had some disappointments in spite of their recent Connacht Championship win, but the women look like they're heading for the final. Mairead Fox's kick. They battle back for it once again. Meath through Michelle Lucy. This is Anne-Marie Dennehy. Marcella Heffernan trying to close down. Nice ball inside again. Back by Audrey Sue Bennett. Again, it's Michelle Lucy who's involved in the thick of the action. Likewise, Mary Maguire. And Mary's kick has landed in the keeper's arms. Good work by Helena Lohan there. But again, the goalkeepers have looked so composed in this match. Their positional sense has been excellent, and they've shown themselves to be excellent shot stoppers. Well, after a largely forgettable first half, the second half has seen some riveting action. Yvonne Byrne into space, reacting quickest is Anne-Marie Dennehy going back, but Diana Hora is there as well, and Mayo are there in numbers. Here's the substitute, Martha O'Malley, and a great shot in the end has gone over the bar, and again it's Sabrina Bailey. A goal and 4 points to Sabrina. Well, the pace of the second half has been quite remarkable. What a turnabout. Michelle Lucy trying to get in behind Marcella Heffernan. Still, it's Michelle Lucy. Christine O'Brien. 2 points from 3 so far. Can they get a goal here? That's what they need! What a shot! Brilliant! Still 2.5 minutes to go. That was tremendous. Wonderful individual skill. Getting by Yvonne Byrne, the centre half back, onto the right boot, and a cracking shot into the top left-hand corner. There was absolutely nothing Denise Horan could do about that. Now who's got the mental resolve to win this with only 4 points between the teams? Meath have it back again. Again, it's their substitute, Michelle Lucy. Well, you have to just admire the wonderful skills that the teams have produced in the second half. And that's what's left in the match, 154 to 12 to 2-7. Admirable skills, great goals, great saves, wonderful passing movements as well. And I think justifying the whole notion of bringing it here to Parnell Park as a double bill and putting the two matches live on TV. Once they'd settled to the task, both sides showed us what they could do. And this is Martha O'Malley, just come into the game in the last 5 minutes. Laid off beautifully here towards Diana Hora, trying to wrap the match up. Great block down by Louise McKeever. Again, it's Sabrina Bailey. Back once more to the substitute. And cool as you like, Martha O'Malley pops it over the bar, just to edge Mayo ahead that little bit more, and perhaps ease a few nerves for the Mayo followers. And they lead now by 2-13 to 2-7. Well, I think they're anxious to show both Waterford and Monaghan, whoever wins the appetising second semi-final here, that in the final they can expect big opposition. Liam McNeilis. One back again here by Yvonne Byrne. This is Yvonne Byrne once again. Here's Sabrina once again, beautifully back to Cora Staunton. And that's come off the post. Close. Again, it's Diana Hora. Back, and here's another chance, and there was absolutely nothing that the goalkeeper could do about that. And Sinead Costello, I think, has wrapped it up in Mayo's favour, with the match showing that the clock is up. The hooter sounds, and that wonderful goal in the 30th minute exactly by Sinead Costello of Mayo ends Meath's chances of taking the title this year, because it's Mayo who go through to the All-Ireland final. Delight for Sinead Costello. The moment the ball hit the back of the net, the hooter more or less sounded. Mayo, a young side with just 6 players in the 15 who started, who are not, as it were, in gainful employment. They're at school, the other 9. Denise Horan, a PE teacher, an all-star as well, ex-Ballon Road. She is thrilled. She made wonderful saves. Mairead Fox made wonderful saves. Sabrina Bailey got a goal and 4 points. Cora Staunton the same tally. And between them, they look a real threat. And a crestfallen Mairead Fox from Meath realises that the opportunity of playing in the final this year is gone. And so it is Mayo who go through. They had a handsome victory in the end, and that in spite of a great goal after 27 minutes by Christine O'Brien of Meath. But Mayo took it by the scruff of the neck. As the panel were saying at half-time in studio, Mayo knew they were going to get chances. That's Louise McKeever there, absolutely bitterly disappointed. The Leinster champions are out, and it's the team who represent Connacht who are in the All-Ireland final. Now, will it be Waterford? Will it be Monaghan? That's the big match which comes next. But today, the full time here in the first semi-final shows victory for Mayo by 3-13 to Meath's 2-7. And let's go down now to Jim Carney.
Well, that save by Denise Horton will be remembered for many a long day. Denise, tell us about it.
Oh, God, I just saw Christine O'Brien coming in. I played against her before. I know what she's capable of. And she just let fly, and so did I at the same time, and luckily got my hand to it.
Yes.
And that was about it.
In the spirit of the game, we have to say, Denise, it was a wonderful shot.
It was, it was a good shot. It was just a reaction save. She's a super player. I knew what to expect, you know.
Yeah, now you had to be fit, agile, athletic to make a save like that.
Yeah, well, I mean, we've trained hard all year. This is our final. This is what it was all about for us all summer. And I have to compliment our trainers, Jonathan Mullen and Finn Barrigan, who did a brilliant job, and our manager, John Mullen. We put it in this year, and we felt we were good enough to win.
Denise, you're in the final.
We're in the final. That's what it was all about. That's what we wanted to do. Personally, I've waited 7 years for this. This is my 7th All-Ireland semi-final, and I've lost 6. And I'm just glad that it was 7th time lucky for me. And we're there, and we're going to show them that it's not all about Monaghan and Waterford. That there are other teams in ladies football, and Mayo will be there.
Well done, Denise. We'll remember that save. Thank you. Denise, thanks a lot.